emergency 000. Your call is being connected.
Police, please. 2 McCubbin Street, Footscray.
That's Footscray, Victoria Police.
Yes.
Emergency services. 210365. Thanks, got your call. What address do you need, please?
Hi, 2 McCubbin Street, Footscray, please.
Okay, just reading that back on about. That was 2 McCubbin Street in Footscray.
Footscray, yes, that's right. That's correct, yeah.
Why do you need police?
Pardon?
Why do you need the police?
This guy's out the front yelling abuse at me. He thinks I stole his car, and I'm scared.
Do you know him?
No, I have no idea who he is. This is the second or third time I've been abused in my house and death threats. I'm fucking over it. The police need to do something. I'm not safe here, mate.
Okay, has there been any physical violence today?
Pardon?
Has there been any physical violence today?
Not physical violence, but I've been threatened to be killed.
I have to get through these questions.
Okay.
Police on their way, okay. Is there any threats of violence?
No. I was scared. I ran back inside and slammed the door. I was just about to go out for a minute.
Any weapon?
No.
Was this person drug or alcohol affected?
I don't think so.
Okay, any children there?
No.
And you don't have any court orders against him?
No, I don't know who he is.
Your name, please?
Richard Mclean.
Okay, is the male still outside now?
He said I stole his car. He
Is
said...
the male still outside?
No, he's not. He got in the car and left. He said he wants to speak to Tamika or something.
How long ago did this happen?
About 5 minutes. He's just taken off. He got in the car. He was screaming that he wants to see Tamika or something.
Are you on mobile number, please?
Pardon me? It's 0409
Yeah.
847 076.
Okay, I'm just going to transfer you to the police assistance line and I'll be able to take the reports for you, okay?
Thanks. So hang on. Wait. Are they coming or not? They're not coming because they know my number. I can hear you typing. Are they not coming because you know my number? Hello? I'm not coming because they know my number. I'm fucking framed. Police assistance line. I need 000. Well, I don't know. The guy's just taken off. He was screaming and hurling abuse at me. He might come back.
Okay. When did this happen?
10 minutes ago?
Okay.
7 minutes ago. What?
Tell me a bit more about what has happened.
I was just going out the front to go across the road and some dude was in my front yard, starts screaming at me and then says he wants... You've stolen my fucking car, you loser, and starts going off at me. I'm like, what the fuck? I was scared and ran back inside. This comes on the back of death threats I've had from my former partner. I know this sounds... Well, you know about it. You know who I am. By proxy, death threats only a few weeks ago the police will do nothing about. I'm not safe in my own house, mate. I want whistleblower protection.
So, I don't know who you are. You come through the police assistance line.
Okay, sorry. Well,
License dated.
I'm a
Can I have your name, please?
not yet. I just will in a minute. But there is a police conspiracy that goes up right up to the government, and it's bloody well killed me, and I'm over it. I mean, killed me like I suicided in a hospital attempt that was fatal, and I've got a brain injury, and I've been absolutely fucked over by the system. Now, I'm a failed whistleblower at IBAC, I'm a failed whistleblower at APRA, and the Commonwealth Ombudsman. I lost $2 million only 2 weeks ago at AFCA, and it was cooked. It was a cook-up. And I'm just about to lose $1.5 million at AAT. This is fucked. Like, I don't even know if that guy was set up to freak me out, you know? When you're worth this much money, of course they're going to fucking kill you. I've got no money, no food, and I'm squatting. What the fuck is right with that, mate?
Okay, what is your name, sir?
Richard Mclean.
How do you spell McLean?
M for Mary, C for Clancy, L for Larry, E for Egg, A for Apple, N for Nelly.
What is your contact number, please, Richard?
0409 847 076.
And what's your current location, Richard?
I'm at 2 McCubbin Street, Footscray, where I squat. And after I had literally survived a suicide attempt in a hospital I can't go to the Ombudsman for, I have lived in poverty on $50 a week for the last entire year.
Okay. Now, you hold on the line, Richard. I'm just going to pop you on hold while I seek some further advice, and then we're going to go from there.
Well, the advice is going to be just dump Rich like a bag of hot potatoes. I'll tell you what it's going to be.
Okay. You hold on the line.
This is fucked. Richard, what we're going to do is we're going to get you back through to 000 so we can try and get someone in attendance to try and help you solve this situation out. Okay? So you hold on the line. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Excuse me, sir. I just had a question. The person has now gone, and
Yes, but because of the recent time frame of it, he may still be in the area. and
okay,
so
fine. Can you send them?
Okay?
Okay, I'll wait here.
I'll get you through to 000. You hold on the line.
Can I just ask one more question, please? Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Are you there?
Go ahead.
Can you please interject with what was described or told to you in the period between when you went off the phone and when you came back? Like, what were you told in terms of me? Like, what's the go?
There's nothing to tell. We're going to get you back through to 000, and that's what I was instructed to do. That's as simple as that, Richard. So you hold on the line, and I'll get you back through, okay?
Right. Fuck, the cops won't do anything.
Go ahead, Richard. You've got 000.
Thanks. This is 000. What's the address? Do you want police to attend, please?
2 McCubbin Street, Footscray, please.
How do you spell the street name?
MCCUBBIN for Nelly.
Okay, and that's in Footscray, did you say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got 2 McCubbin Street, Footscray, Victoria, just near Ballarat Road and Arthur Street. Is that right?
That's correct. Thank you.
So who did you see outside? What was happening?
I was just going out to go across the road and check the bins, and this freak was in the front yard. I don't know what was going on. He was screaming at me going, you know, you're a bloody loser and you stole my fucking car. He goes, this is my fucking car. And then he said he wanted to speak to some chick. I was scared. This comes on the back of... it's just an entirely fucking cooked situation, mate, because I had death threats, like... Okay, I had death threats not long ago. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's a setup. I'm a famous I can't think. I'm a famous vagrant, mate. I'm squatting in this house. I have no food, no medication.
So Richard, I want you to slow down, okay? I need to type this so I can pass on the details to police.
Sorry,
I'm not a
okay.
police officer, okay? How long ago did you last seen this mail now?
10, 15 minutes since I've been on the phone to you guys.
Yeah, okay, stay on the line. And has he physically assaulted you at all tonight?
No, he didn't. But I mean, he bloody well could have. I mean, I've had a hitman only a couple of weeks ago. So I mean, who knows who the hell it is?
I understand. So tonight he was verbally aggressive and abusing you?
Yes. And he said I stole his car. He said his car was at the front, and then he started screaming.
To answer my questions, do you see any victims on him?
No, I didn't.
Okay, thank you. What do you think he looked over alcohol affected? Or?
No, I don't think so.
No, you can't. No, that's okay. And any children with you?
No.
Okay, and do you have any court orders in place? You said you don't know this mail.
I tried to get a court order in place for my former partner who owes me $500,000, but I wasn't allowed to bring that order to stand, and now he's got hitmen coming out. No, I don't know who he was, but he could have been set up.
Yeah, what's your phone number, please, Richard?
0409 847076.
You'll be there to speak to police when they arrive?
Yes, and I want them to come in, and I want them to show them some evidence.
I've already got police number. Okay, can you give me his description? What did this guy look like?
Oh, it happened really fast. He was probably about 6 foot tall. He was skinny, short, dark hair. He looked kind of Mediterranean, had a bit of an accent. He had a thin face. It was a sedan, I think, the car. I didn't really have time to look. The car was parked out the front. He apparently found his stolen car out front of my place, and then he came up to the window after I came in and started screaming, "You fucking loser!" I don't want to be in this house, mate, knowing these people know where I live. Pardon?
Any clothing description?
No, I can't remember.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to be in this house anymore.
Just give me a second. So he came up to you and said that's his car outside.
He said it was his car parked at the front. He started screaming at me, you stole my fucking car. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. And it was parked outside. He took that car. He left in that car.
Oh, well, I ran inside. My phone wasn't charged, so I had to charge the phone to call you guys. And now I've been on the phone. Now I've been on the phone for over 15 minutes, and the guy's fucking gone.
Yeah, I've already got police notified. Do you know what kind of car was it?
No, I don't.
Okay. I've already got them notified to McCubbin Street in Footscray, Victoria. Just keep yourself safe. Don't confront anyone outside. If anything changes, you can call us back on 000 and update us.
I'm not safe in this house, mate. That's what I'm saying.
I've got
I had
notified for you, Richard. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Just wait for them. Take
Okay.
it. Bye.
Fuck. I'm gonna keep this going. I'm going to film these cops. Better hide the pipes, eh? Fucking wait till I get in. It's fucking shit. This is fucked. I hate this fucking life. Here's the cops. This will be good. G'day. Coming. G'day. Going on? Yep.
Do you call us about this male who's saying that you've stolen his car?
Yes, that's correct.
Just wondering if we can get a bit of a better description of what's happened.
Well, I get walked out of here to go across the road.
Yeah.
And a dude was standing just in the middle there. In my yard. Yeah. He, I was just surprised. I was freaking out actually, because I've had death threats at this house.
Right.
Because I know you guys don't know anything about it, it's way above your heads. But I'm a senator of a conspiracy, and I know it sounds like I'm paranoid, but there's a good reason for that. Now, I've had death threats at the house. I don't feel safe here. I'm a failed whistleblower at IBAC, at ASIC, at APRA, and the Commonwealth Ombudsman. Right? So, I just want to say a few things before I preface this. My former partner, who I was together with for 5 years, I'll just try and be quick so I don't waste time, owes me $500,000. He used to work for ASIC, the secret police. He swore to ruin me. Now, I'm not a stupid dude. I've done a PhD. I worked my way back up from nothing. He left me homeless with his dying dog. Anyway, it's a long story. I'll get to the point. I was hospitalised by the police and the CAT team for apparently having delusions of persecution, when in fact that was correct. So, in that hospital, I suicided. I say suicide like I'm here now, but the hospital freedom of information say that it was a fatal injury and a lethal attempt. So I was accidentally discovered and with no pulse. That's what the hospital results say. Now, I tried to sue the hospital. However, I've been framed. I left my job because I was framed with 2 vacant cases. Everything with the government, I am framed. I'm character assassinated. I don't even know how this has happened, but I've reverse engineered it from the bottom up. And anyway, so I'll be very quick. Further, I can't go to police unless something happens to me, or they come and get me, because they call me paranoid and want to lock me up. That's happened twice. I have to go on a bloody SWAT team thing. Anyway, I can't think properly because I've got a acquired brain injury, I think, from losing all my blood. Now, I'm a public person. the public has become private and the private has become public. I've got, I just lost over $2 million from overdue APRA determinations, and they watched me as I became financially distressed and hospitalised and then suicided, and then they further delayed and deferred those determinations. That is corruption. Now, I want to tell you something else. This is why I'm worried that guy could have been anyone. This is why I'm easily exploitable as a person with a so-called mental illness and gay or has used drugs or whatever. I'm easily exploitable. They can frame me very easily, and it's half believable because I've got a public profile of someone who's written about that. So it's very easy to destroy me, and the systemic government oppression that happened for years led me to my hospitalisation and my suicide. I know they want to kill me because after that hospitalisation, I was abandoned by everyone and society, and I have lost $2 million of APRA. I'm just about to lose $1.5 million in the work cover case from the AAT. I'm worth a lot of money. Now, I've made a stink about this because it's not right. As a public official like you, in the public service, you need to adhere to the Charter of Human Rights of People with Disability. Now, I identify with disability not only for current mental illness stuff, but for the detriment I've suffered in the head. And you need to abide by those rules. Now, I'm telling you, and I've begged the police, I've begged them. I've gone down to Footscray Police a dozen times, and I've said, can you please make this stop? And they just keep kicking me out. Now, I beg of you, you're a public official, I'm worth millions of dollars, and they are going to fucking destroy me. And they've done it. They've not only killed me, and then covered it up, and the government condoned that killing, but now I've got a brain injury, and I've lived since that time. That was February in 21, and I've lived. They put me on job seeker. Now, I was running my own business, helping people. I've always helped people, right? My whole life, I've done fundraising for the Royal Children's Hospital. I've written a book. I've sang school to the Human Rights Award, that kind of stuff. Another thing I lost. Sorry, no, this is getting onto why I worry why this guy's here, right? I don't know who to trust. There's not one single person in the world I trust, sadly, apart from my dog. Now, that might seem sad, but it's a true fact. Now, public officials need to act within the bounds of the Human Rights Charter of People with a Mental Illness and Disability. So, okay, the guy. So I'm telling you that I've had death threats here at the door, and the police don't do anything about it. I don't feel safe in this house. I don't know if that guy was fair dinkum, or whether he was an actor, or what the hell. You're not interested in my story, are you? Anyway, the guy was just here.
Which is the immediate concern of this male.
Okay, yeah, okay. I've got bigger fish to fry because that guy's gone now, but I still feel at risk in this house. Now, he was probably 6 foot, he was brown hair, he was kind of a slender build, he was right there in the middle of, in my house. The car was parked right out the front of the house.
Okay, so not your car then?
No, it was a car parked there, and he started going up to me, going, "You're stealing my fucking car," and I was like 2 meters away from him. And I've been violently assaulted in Footscray before. I had broken bones and stitches and all that kind of stuff. I went to the defence of someone. That was one of the vocat cases that we cooked. But I have panic disorder. I panic when I'm struck with violence and stuff, you know. And I just checked and I go, I didn't see you fucking come in, and I just ran to the door, unlocked it, and just I go, I'm scared, mate. I said to him, and I just shut the door. And then I mean, I didn't know what was going on. All I knew, I was confronted with an angry guy screaming at me.
Do you know what he was wearing?
I think he was a sedan. I think, I'm not sure. It was dark, maybe blue or black. No, I don't know cars. I'm not good at cars.
Did it look like clean and new, or did it look like
if I could guess, or fathom even just glancing at it, I think like a Sigma or something like that, like a 70s model, it was kind of squarish, but I think it was a sedan. I can't, a boxy thing. I can't remember though.
And his clothing?
I think he had long sleeves, or maybe short sleeves. He had darker coloured clothing on. He was Mediterranean or Eastern European in appearance. I remember he had stubble. He had short, kind of wavy curly hair, not curly, but not straight like you were. He was just here. I just freaked out and came back inside, and then he starts standing on my porch going, "You fucking loser," and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, and I went to call the police, and my phone had gone out of battery power, so I was trying to charge it to call you guys. And you know what? This house is unsafe because you can't lock it. Like, I'm living in poverty, mate. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, and framed by the other death threat that I had only a few weeks ago, and again before that, I'm a public person with a public profile, and I'm fighting the whole government. Okay, so I've got letters from Mclean Another condoning my vagrancy. That's why I know my AAT case is going to fail, because she oversees it. And the Australian Human Rights Centre, they free kicked the $1 million super case to the opposite team. I've been fighting this. I don't even know if you know about it. You probably do. And I know they're trying to kill me because ever since that suicide, like back in February 2021, they put me on job seeker, and I was already on sick leave for a stress-related illness that was the result of being catastrophically framed. I've lost two VOCAT cases, and I was doing a VOCAT case for my client, and who was on the NDIS, and I worked for the NDIS, and I realised that my name had been, what do you call it when you destroy someone? Character assassinated. Anyway, I forgot what I was going with that. My mind gets hazy now. This is the thing, I'm all by myself. I live in this house, I can't even, rent's due tomorrow. What am I going to do? I've lived in poverty for the last year. As a public official, you've surely got to acknowledge these things I'm telling you.
Yeah, absolutely acknowledge it. I can offer you to get you in touch with feral services to try and help you with your money situation and I don't need welfare. I need justice. Yeah. I'm
going to lose $1.5 million at AAT next Wednesday. Who's going to stop that?
Not me, unfortunately.
Well, you're a person of public office, and you've got to adhere by the legal principles of disability rights, and that includes equity before the law. Now, this is a tribunal, and I'm telling you now because
this is not.
I know, but I know you're afraid of it, but I'm desperate, mate. I've spoken to the Attorney General. I've spoken to Greg Hunt. I've spoken to the NDIS minister. They're all baying for my blood, mate, and they're doing it by proxy to make me broke, and I am. What's that? No, it's just
We can get you in touch with legal services, but the stuff you're talking about is in the area that we work.
I guess I'm trying to frame it by there is a law that says public officials must act ethically within the Act, and I'm trying to desperately get traction with these issues. But I've gone right to the top. I've emailed the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just I'm just some dude, you know, who's had the shit kicked out of him, and now I'm getting. See, I don't know. See, I'm under surveillance, right? From my insurer. I know that because I faked who I wasn't them, and they told me. Now I get followed everywhere. Now, funny story. I was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenic when I was about 21. I did a PhD questioning that, and I passed. And I used to think the secret police were after me. And then when I was dating my ex, David Irvine goes to my exhibition. He's the head of ASIC. Anyway, God's got a sense of humour, that's what I'm trying to say. But look, what can I do in this situation? I don't know if that guy was sent. He was screaming for some girl's name.
Go on the forum and try and find out maybe some answers that way. What was the girl's name you were screaming?
Oh, I can't remember now. That's the problem. I can't remember anything. You know. Are you guys from Footscray?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be able to like I've got so much evidence here. I've been down to Footscray Police so many times. I don't know whether it's wasting my time. I feel like it is if I go down there with my evidence of the many agencies.
The stuff that you're talking about is more of a court case battle type scenario, not the kind of stuff that we deal with.
Well, I guess there's people breaking the law. What's I've got like if I got robbed of $100 at the front, you'd do something, right?
Yeah.
I got robbed of bloody about $20 million. What are you going to do now?
Civil classification, we work on the criminal, so they're different categories. So like I said, we can get someone to ring you, give you advice, and then you can seek advice through them, but their expertise is civil, which is what you're talking about. So we don't have the ability to intervene, because we're criminal.
Right.
And it's a different
But isn't that criminal? It's just a part of criminal, isn't
it
it?
works under civil with how the agency works, and that's how it's civil, and we don't have the ability to jump in. It's not our power.
But to be fair, you haven't heard the whole story, so I mean, there's a lot to it. Are you guys able to send a senior investigator to my house?
The best I can do is get you in touch with the legal services, and you can talk through them, and I'll give you the best advice as to how to go about this.
Look, to be fair, I've been to every legal service there is. No one will take me on. My name is catastrophically assassinated. I don't know how they know my name. I don't know if I'm banned from the legal bar, Justice Connect, Legal Aid, all of them. Slater and Gordon, Morris and Blackburn, all of them. No one will hear me.
Well, let us go back and speak to someone about it and see what their advice is in relation to this, because it's not something that I've come across.
Alright. This tax guy, do you remind me of a mate of mine who
Oh, is that
Yeah.
anything?
no, yeah, no, he's a good bloke. He was a good bloke. He's a funny fella. He was gay, but he had a girlfriend. That was good. But anyway, no, it happens.
Yeah.
But no, but she was a bit of a dominatrix and he was a sub, so it kind of worked. But anyway, I'm not saying that about you, mate. But you remind me of him,
Yeah.
and his name was when I met him, his name was something I can't remember what it was too long ago.
Yeah.
And he changed it to Jack, and he was a plumber. No, yeah, Jack. And he called his business Jack's Backed Up Plumbing. It's fucking gold, isn't it?
Yeah, good plan on words. Done well.
Well, sorry, I mean, there was a bit of deviation there, but I mean, what am I going to do if this dude comes back? Like, I don't feel safe in this house,
If
mate.
anyone comes back, you give us a call, you get back right, but we're let's say we're not in the forum.
We're going to stay in an area where we'll patrol this guy anyway, but
Oh, he's in his car now, he's gone home.
we'll still patrol the area.
Yeah.
That way at least we know we're around.
What can be done about my justice issues?
You have to go through the legal channels, as frustrating as it is, it's
And
not.
like I said,
It's too late. The delayed, deferred, deny model is over. I've got no food. Do you want to have a look in my fridge? I've got no food.
Right, take your word for it.
This isn't how the government should look after someone. They're actually not even innocuously ignoring me. They're pointedly attacking me by proxy. And it's fucked. It's a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. That's exactly what it is. And it's victimisation, which is against the law. They're the laws that are being broken here. And I don't know if that guy is connected to the broader movement to oppress me or, intimidate me like the other guys were. And the other guy that came in said, leave his superannuation alone or something. Because I blew the whistle on my former partner. He said he was president of murder, new chopper read and all this kind of stuff, you know. It's a disaster. And you know, it's locked horns, and no one will listen to me. What else can I say? Anyway, can I get your names?
Yeah.
What is it?
Ben Harris.
Ben Harrison.
Dexy Sinclair.
Dexy Sinclair. I have the Dexies. Sorry, a few Dexies. Dex Anthony, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, well, nice to meet you. He's not here now, but I mean, I get scared to go out, mate. You know, I go across to the local pub there. And if I've got a spare dollar, I'll go over there and try and bet something so I can get rent money. I don't even know what I'm going to do from tomorrow, you know. And people there know me. They yell out stuff. And, you know, anyway, I'm taking up your time. You can't do anything. Can you send someone around the legal help? Every time someone says,
in touch with you.
when and how, like who?
They call, they'll be on a private number,
Yeah.
usually within the next 48 hours, given it's a Saturday, wait till Monday.
Yeah.
They'll call you and they'll say that they're from legal aid and then they'll offer advice that way.
What?
We'll put through what you've said to us today so they have some background on the situation and
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah.
They'll call you and then you'll be able to explain to them what you need and what's going on as well.
Okay. I just
And
wonder
they
if,
help with civil matters, which is what you're dealing with at the moment.
well, I don't know if it's civil or I've got to take on the federal government and circuit court myself.
Federal government, again, not our, speak to
Yeah.
this person and they'll
Yeah.
give you the advice and the
Okay.
recommendations. We just don't cover that.
No. Well, thanks for coming out.
Hopefully get some sleep anyway.
Take it easy. Fucking hell. They won't call, no way. There's no way they're calling. And there's no way they're following their things. And I was baked as a cunt then.